perfect line and length so far. Absolutely right on the money. And that's what you expect from him. Someone who's played.
Started off really well, keeping things tight, bowling wicket to wicket channel. Dipendra Airi wanted to go big, quicker this time towards off-stick channel. Alishan Sharaf had a wonderful 2025 where he scored 6 T20I 50s for UAE.
Gone big. But it falls safe in the deep. This is needed for UAE and Alishan Sharaf for doing that exactly what they need. Because Dipender Singh Airi is not an easy bowler to get away. His right arm off break. Of course, fans would know him as somebody who hit the fastest 50 against Mongolia. Just 9 balls, 8 sixes, but here trying to do the job with the ball. Cut away there again. But they need boundaries at this stage, Mudassar.
Trying to consolidate the innings, especially if boundaries are hard to come. Try and look for those singles and doubles. At least get 6-7 runs in next 4 or 5 overs. Wickets in hand, you can later on accelerate.
But again, it's a tidy start by the Nepal spinners. We saw it happened with Shermala, we saw Sandeep Lamichhane, and now again Dipender Singh Airi doing the same thing. Not giving too much away. Reining in the UAE batsman. Sharaf, 23 years old. Will be hoping to make an impact. Another successful and tidy over for Nepal. 8 overs gone, 50 for 2. You're watching Nepal versus UAE at the MH Chitambram Stadium in Chennai. Sandeep Lamichhane with the ball provided the breakthrough with his first over, and a big breakthrough that was. Got rid of the dangerous Aryan Sharma. Trying to keep things neat and tidy here, not letting Sharafu and Mohammad Zoeb let loose. That is the key for Nepal, and that seems, Mudassar, will be the key for Nepal going ahead in this tournament as well.
39 ओभर
A complete unit. The leadership of Rohit Patel. They have done quite well in the previous edition of T20 World Cup as well. Came almost close to defeat South Africa in that World Cup. At the time, Rohit Patel was the youngest captain to lead in the World Cup.
And there's a reason this man, Sandeep Lamichhane, has 129 wickets in T20 internationals. He has 2 5-wicket hauls, best figures of 5 for 9. We'll be hoping for another big wicket haul here in the T20 World Cup in India and Sri Lanka. UAE just dealing in singles at the moment, trying to consolidate, trying not to lose any more wickets. As the Nepal spinners now are dominating proceedings here at the Chepauk.
Very watchful. Thought of a single, no chance. Rightly sent back by his partner. All eyes will be on Alishan Sharfo after losing those two top-order batters. Was the top scorer in the recently concluded ICC World Cup qualifiers held in Oman. Got 283 runs, topped the chart. He was a man in form and he played an important role to take UAE in this edition of T20 World Cup.
And it's just a signal to end the over. 9 overs gone. It's 55 for 2. Nepal and the UAE very familiar with each other. The players play in multiple leagues together. They've played each other also quite a few times in the past, so know each other quite well. But this stage, this warm-up match is so crucial. This is the only stage you have left now to fine-tune your preparations before the big matches happen. Dipendra Singh Airi, also the vice captain of this Nepal team, which is led superbly by Rohit Patel. That extra responsibility means that he also has to ensure he leads from the front.
Always loves to be in the spotlight. Dipendra Airi, a good bowler, a brilliant batter, a terrific fielder, a live fire in the field. He's brilliant in the season 2 of Nepal Premier League as well. Dipendra Singh Airi. Played the shot clearly out of frustration, not able to find boundaries. The left-hand batter, Mohammad Zohaib. Rock solid is Alishan Sharfo. Not giving an inch to these two batters is Dipendra Singh Airi. He continues to excel with the ball.
Superb job by the spinners from Nepal. What a wicket. This was much needed for Nepal to take control and utter domination over the UAE. Mohammad Zohaib Was looking for the big shots, got lucky last time around, but not so lucky this time around. UAE lose their third wicket. They are 60 for 3 after 10.
The struggle of Mohammad Zohaib came to an end. An ordinary shot over any other ball, big heave and quicker coming into Zohaib was Dipendra Singh Airi. He strikes for the first time in this game. Pretty ordinary by Mohammad Zohaib. Half of the overs done. It's 60 for the loss of 3. Winning the toss and opting to bowl first and respond to the call of Captain Rohit Patel are the bowlers of Nepal. Half of the overs done. In control is Nepal. UAE lost their 3 top order wickets. 60 for the loss of 3. Alishan Sharfu now joined by Mayank Kumar. And joining me in the commentary box for the first time on day 2 of warm-up games is Shibani Bhaskar. Very good evening, Shibani.
Good evening, Mudassar. Yeah, in control are Nepal at this time. They've bowled well, fielded well. There's a blip in Sharmalla's second over when Aryan Sharma really took a liking to him, but now comes back into the attack. And he's found the spot again.
Known as a mystery bowler, the rise of Sharmalla through Nepal Premier League, where he got 17 wickets, joint highest wicket taker in the tournament. What an effort, brilliant dive towards his wrong side, saving some runs, Sharmalla.
A mystery spinner. With the new ball, you see him move the ball into the right-hander, swing in the air. But even now, this ball 10 overs old. He's getting the ball. Direct hit. Would have made it very interesting. But he's still getting the ball to shape into the right-hander. And is displaying a good amount of control.
I like that energy level on the field by the fielders of Nepal side. Trying to bowl a leg break delivery on this occasion, Sharmalla. Mayank Kumar on strike, was not ready at the last minute, just pulling out Mayank. What an incredible journey when we talk about the players from both the sides, associate nations UAE and Nepal. Nepal Premier League playing an important role in the career of these players, Shubhani.
Yeah, unearthing a talent such as Sharmalla and getting an opportunity straight away in a World Cup. Fine tickle. We'll pick up a couple. In fact, beats the man. Was running around from deep square leg and finishes this over with a boundary. 5 runs coming off it. 65 for 3 UAE.
Slight error from Sharmalla and easy runs for Mayank Kumar. Gets off the marker with the boundary, not trying to hit it hard, big gap available. The going has been really tough for UAE. They have lost the toss, asked to post a total. They have lost Mohammad Wasim early in this innings. Badly, they need a partnership here, Shibani.
Oh, no doubt, 65 for 3 with 9 overs to go. It's not just Nepal keeping the runs down, it's also getting through the overs quickly. So before UAE look up, it'll just be 4 or 5 overs left, and then you're just trying to catch up, trying to get past 100, 120, and then see how much they can get.
It all depends on Alishan Sharafu for UAE. He's the man to watch out for in this tournament. Got plenty of runs in 2025. Where Mohammad Wasim got 550s to his name. He's better than 650s in T20I in 2025, Ali Shan. Allowed a pile googly and the finger goes up. That's the end of Mayank Kumar. It's short stay at the crease, but the champion strikes back.
Umpire Kuparaj had no hesitation there. It does look plumb. It did look plumb in real time. Kumar stepping too far across and getting wrapped on the pads. And the fourth wicket goes down for UAE. Sandeep Lamichhane picks up his second.
Played for the turn, but it kept straight. I thought it was a googly. Quicker one just went straight. In trouble, UAE. They have lost Mayank 66 for the loss of 4.
Sandeep Lamichhane, economical wicket taking.
Yes and no, in trouble, direct hit. One after the other, the wickets going down. There was never a single. A suicidal from Alishan Sharfu. Electric in the field, the fielder at the point. One aim is none other than the Superman of Nepal, Dipendra Singh Airi, you beauty.
One stump to aim at from that angle and finds his target. So athletic as Airi gets the direct hit. Sends Sharafu back. Back-to-back wickets for Nepal. And UAE in a spot of bother. Not with Airi there. No, sir. Unbelievable. From Dipendra Airi. Half the side now back in the hut for 66 UAE. Definitely in a spot of bother.
Brilliant. And look at that clean pickup, and whenever Airi goes in the air, it means you are in trouble. Direct and a good decision by the leg umpire. Sai Darshan standing at square, alongside him is Kuparaj Madanagopal. A wonderful outing, these two experienced umpires here in Chennai.
Beautifully tossed up by Sandeep Lamichhane. Wrong on to start to the new batter.
Made his debut. Sohaib Khan few months ago played against a US in League 2 games, but as of now, the Sandeep Lamichhane show. Back-to-back wickets. The first one right in front, the second one the shape of run out. Just not able to read the wrong ones with Harshit Kaushik.
And now two new batters at the crease for UAE. Plays it nice. With soft hands. Gets past the man at short third. Allows a second. The 2 wickets in that over for Nepal. UAE 69 for 5. opportunity for the UAE middle order to get some runs to see what they make of these conditions. Harshad Kaushik, Shoaib Khan, Junaid Siddiq to come, Mohammad Farouk.
Beautifully managed. Flick of the wrist with style, getting a boundary. Shoaib Khan.
On the pads and nicely picked up. Short boundary on that side, makes the most of it with the angle, with the pace of Nandan. Timing.
Though there were two fielders stationed behind the score, but still managed to find the gap. Showing some class. The previous occasion, Shoaib Khan. Look at that rise. Change in line and length. A good comeback by Yadav.
You expect this as well as a pacer. Once you've been hit for a 4, you bring out the slightly shorter stuff. Test the batters with the bounce.
But Nandan Yadav not giving an inch. It's an interesting story about Nandan Yadav Shibani. Just before the start of NPL season 1, he came back to Nepal from Australia to participate in NPL season 1, and his plan was to go back to Australia once the tournament gets finished. But he performed really well. One of the coaches, he said, "No, my dear boy, you need to stay here." But still he was not convinced. It was his mother who forced him. It was like an order from the mother. "No, you are going to stay in Nepal. You are going to provide your services to the Nepal national team." And here we go. On the rise is Nandan Yadav.
On the global stage, all mothers know best. Wouldn't you say, Mudassar? Yeah, honor and pride representing your nation. Wearing the colors, wearing that cap on the world stage. No single opportunities here. Extremely tight from the bowling department and the fielders crowding the bat.
Not able to capitalize on the start. He got on this over on the first ball, find a boundary, but after that, just not able to tread the strike. Big gaps available. You need to play with soft hands, trying to hit it hard, going straight towards the fielders, not working in favor of Shoaib Khan as well as for UAE. But what a comeback by Yadav.
Tidy over from Yadav. 74 for 5.
So 6 bowlers so far used by Captain Rohit Patel. And pick off the bowler is Karan Casey. The fast express bowler got better of Mohammad Wasim. His very first over, very economical and always among the wickets. And now in the middle overs, the spinners doing a wonderful job. The likes of Sandeep Lamachene and Dipendra Singh Airi keeping things tight.
Very well balanced unit. When you look at this Nepal outfit, they have variety in their ranks. You look at their batting, it's a settled batting order. You have off spin, you have leg spin in the form of Sandeep Lamichane, and good pacers as well.
Very watchful is Harshit Kaushik. Brought into the attack. to the side for his hard-hitting skills. As of now, the situation demands him to survive. Think outside edge, but straight towards short third. The field positioning has been excellent by Rohit.
Absolutely. It's not just the field positions, but the fielders in each position. Someone like an Irie at point, where the runouts are coming. Who's the better catcher? Some fielders are better with ground fielding. Some fielders are better with catching. So it's also important to know your personnel and put them in their preferred positions where they can thrive and give back to the team.
And also, are there the players, especially for the final leg area, to patrol that region?
It is very different because you cannot see in fine leg and square leg. Some people may think weaker fielders are positioned there, but you also get used to it. So if you stand in short fine or short third, you will know when the ball is going to take the edge, when you need to react accordingly. And if you're not used to those positions, you may also struggle in those positions. At the end of 14, 76 for 5, and it's time for a drink.
Third ball, he attacked Karan Casey. That was the lone boundary from the blade of Mohammad Wasim. What a comeback by Karan Casey to get better of Mohammad Wasim, and inside edge. It's a bit lazy while going for that drive toward that offside channel. The processor lost his wicket.
Aryan Sharma, he was on a roll, especially against Sharma. Took a particular liking to him. It's an important partnership between Zoib and Aryan Sharma. Runs were flowing before Sharma was dismissed, courtesy Sandeep Lamichhane in his very first over, getting that leading edge. And a well-judged catch low and diving forward from the skipper himself. The tight bowling from Irie paid dividends. Zoib was the next to go. It was just difficult, and it was a stranglehold. Out of the drinks break, Sharma will bowl his final over. 2.5 overs of his have been good. Only the 3 balls that Aryan Sharma took away to the boundaries. 2 4s and a 6. Other than that, he's found a good rhythm here, Mullah.
Unplayable majority of the overs. The accuracy has been the key when we talk about Nepal bowlers, especially in this innings, bowling wicket to wicket channel, not giving much room to the batters. Another single. So right hand, left hand combination out there in the middle. Time running out, so are the overs for UAE. Someone needs to attack. And I feel it's Harshit Kaushik. He needs to take the charge now.
I haven't been able to get the timing going. Inside edges, outside edges. Subtle variations, especially from the spinners. Coming closer to the stump, coming wider of the stump. Mala's been changing it up.
Still no signs of aggression. If you want to disturb the line of the bowler, all you need to do is early adjustment. Just shuffle. Just make those early movement, disturb the line and the concentration of the bowler, but nothing much happening for UAE. They are on the back foot after losing half of the side. The back foot. Is there a chance for the second? No. Good work done by the fielder. Covering a lot of ground in no time. Karan Casey. What a spell from Malla. Wicketless, but very economical. Going for 27 runs. 15 gone, 80 for the loss of 5.
Five overs left in this first innings. Harshit Kaushik and Shoaib Khan have each faced 11 deliveries. As Kami comes back into the attack for his second. It's in the air, it's not going to carry. Going to fall short of that deep mid-wicket fielder. Charging in. Will just be the one. These two batters need to apply themselves. They've been out there for a while. Can they change gears and get the runs flowing? Abhinav Punchi joins me. That's the big question, isn't it?
It's a very big question. Can UAE get a competitive total? The middle order collapse has really hurt them so far. Not able to string any sort of partnerships together, Shivani. That has been the key. They started off confidently at the top, even despite losing the captain Mohammad Wasim. But after that, it's been one-way traffic.
And Nepal has been incredible as well. They found wickets, but not just wickets. They've kept it nice and tight, built up the dots. Haven't provided too many scoring opportunities. Big hit towards long on and clears the rope as well. Shoaib Khan with a maximum. Much needed one at that.
Maximum by Shoaib Khan, ensuring that UAE are now inching towards 3 figures. That'll be the first confidence boost for them to get to 100. And after that, can they get in some more extra runs? Can Shoaib Khan continue his big hitting skills right now?
Pulled away into space, in the gap, bisecting those two deep fielders to perfection. Back-to-back boundaries for the right-hander.
Shoaib Khan seems to have come to the party. He's lacking Chennai, he's lacking the Chepauk right now. A big 6 and now a boundary. Much needed big over for UAE. So Balkami, an experienced campaigner. And UAE have decided that it's time to target him.
It hasn't been his day out for Sompal Kami. 12 runs in his first over, 12 runs conceded already in this over. With 1 ball to go. Well, that was a magnificent pull shot from Khan into the longer part of the ground. That tells you what a punchy shot it was. Plenty of power, timing, and placement. Single to round out the 16th over, 93 for 5.
Nepal versus UAE. The second warm-up match here for the T20 World Cup in Chennai at the Chepauk. 16 overs gone, 93 for 5 UAE. Big over. But can we continue the momentum now?
He's picked up 2 wickets already, Sandeep Lamichhane. Also, there was a run out in his over, back-to-back wickets for Nepal in that over. And his final 5 deliveries. He's displayed incredible control.
Big hit. And young Kaushik has done what his counterpart had done in the previous over, giving that much needed momentum to this UAE innings right at the end, and the 3 figures are up.
That is a huge hit. Longest part of the ground, over 80 meters. Because we are on pitch number 9, which is the furthest away. Unbelievable. Massive.
He's not done there. A big 6, and now another boundary back to back. Big overs they're turning out to be for the UAE. Harshit Kaushik taking apart the most experienced campaigner in the Nepal side, Sandeep Lamichhane, and he's doing so with glee.
It clears that front leg and brings that bat through quickly. Bat speed, incredible. A nice full swing as well from Harshit Kaushik. He's picked the right deliveries to go after. Overpitched. Especially for this one going down the ground. 2 balls left. The change up from Lamichhane. Quicker, shorter. And the wrong end.
These two came together when the score was 66 for 5 after 11.3 overs. 38-run partnership so far. After the end of 17 overs, it's 104 for 5.
Sandeep Lamichhane finishes his 4. 2 wickets and 24 runs conceded. That last over costing 11 thanks to Harshit Kaushik. Three overs left, 104 runs on the board. A good partnership building here for UAE, an important one. Nandan Yadav.
Shivani, in your opinion, with just a little under 3 overs left, what is the competitive target? Yesterday we saw that Italy was able to defend 156 runs. UAE doesn't look like they'll be reaching that. What do you think they'll be targeting in the next couple of overs?
The way these two batters are going, I think they can look for 140. If they lose a wicket and then you have the new batter come in, you may reassess to say, okay, let's get to 130 first and see if we can propel towards 140.
The big hitting fest keeps going on and keeps delivering here in Chepauk. Harshit Kaushik has suddenly turned on the water pump, it seems. So Shivani, and the faucet is keeping on leaking from Nepal. Superb batting and very, very much needed runs for the UAE.
He's setting up for the big hits. That high backlift. He's ready and waiting. Ready to swing the bat and going after it hard.
Quick single there, looking for a couple. He's acquitted himself very well so far, the 29-year-old all-rounder Harshit Kaushik. And a very good partnership for the UAE. Remember, they have another warm-up match to come in Chennai before their opener in Chennai against New Zealand. All this is going to give them a lot of confidence and really help coach Lalchan Rajput's plans ahead of the big match against New Zealand.
Looking for another big one, doesn't time it, isn't going to carry to that long on fielder. Karan Casey overruns it a touch on the bounce, and that allows a second run to be stolen.
Karan Casey bowled only 2 overs. He won't be bowling his full quota, but that is the very important aspect of the warm-up match, to give everybody a chance to make sure they get into the groove. And here Nandan Yadav trying to exert control, but that's not going to. It's another boundary. It's a run fest here at Chepauk. Much needed run fest for UAE after that very, very disastrous middle order collapse. And now they're wresting momentum from Nepal.
50-run partnership is up with that boundary as well. Top hit. Nice swivel to get the angle nice and fine to send that ball across those boundary ropes. Sohaib Khan.
Just a quick single to end the over. UAE 117 for 5, 2 overs left.
We were talking about the number of runs. 140 definitely seems to be on the cards. If they can get there in about an over and a half, then they can even look further. 145, the way these two are batting together.
They have to do that, because UAE will also have to contend with the new factor. Nepal don't seem to be suffering with that too much at the moment, but it's going to really come into play. It's an early evening game today here at the Chepauk. Canada and Italy was a late evening game. There was a lot of first innings as well, and a lot during the second innings. However, Italy defended their total of 156.
With this partnership, what it's done as well for UAE, it's brought the momentum back into their dugout. A 50-run partnership from 66 for 5. It was a double strike at 66. They were 66 for 3, then they lost 2 quick wickets. And then these two took their time initially in the partnership, and then now they're switching gears.
The experienced, the versatile Karan Casey back in action. Took the wicket of the captain. And the big hit down the ground. Just a single, falling short of the fielder there. And that's what Karan Casey does. When things go out of hand, he comes back in, exerts control, and ensures that if the spinners have weak points, he keeps one in very tight.
Batters win your games, your bowling department wins your tournaments. They were unbeaten through the Asia and EAP qualifier, Nepal, winning 5 out of 5 games. That's in the Super 6 stage.
And the big hit as he found the gap. Good fielding there at the boundary. They do get a couple of runs. And this partnership carries on. At the halfway stage of this match, there was 60 for 3 UAE. Come back after that, because 60 for 3 became 66 for 5. This will give the rest of the team a lot of confidence when they come to the field and Nepal start their response.
Big hit goes the distance as well. Harshit Kaushik continuing with the big hits.
Yes, it seems like for UAE it's Harshit Kaushik's world and we're just living in it. He's having a blast here at the Nepal. He's taken apart and now he was not just happy with that, he wanted to take apart Karan Casey as well. Much needed impetus towards the end of the innings. And they're inching towards that 140, 145 target which we defended here at the Chepauk.
It was smart bowling with the momentum. Runs on the board. Too short. Goes way over Kaushik's head. First ball wide, now this bouncer trying to change it up, Karan Casey. Slight bit of pressure.
Harshit Kaushik had scores of 1 and 4 in the recent series against Ireland in Dubai. He's making sure he makes it count this time around. Could be a quick couple again here. Great start here by the UAE after the disastrous middle order collapse. To have
सब्सक्राइब भाई सब्सक्राइब सब्सक्राइब कर दो सब्सक्राइब
would be something that the coach Lalchand Rashwat will be very happy about.
An important revival act by these two batters. When you look at the UAE side, you often talk about that top order, your openers, Aryan Sharma and Mohammad Wasim, the captain. Just helps it along with the pace of Karan Casey, airing in line and in length. Full told as Harshit Kaushik.
It doesn't seem that Harshit Kaushik will be happy with just 140 or 145. He
सब्सक्राइब
wants
माय
to
चैनल सब्सक्राइब
take his side past 150. And he also wants a half century. This is the way to start a warm-up match. This is the way to start proceedings when you're playing perhaps the biggest tournament of your career.
No jinxing here, Abhinav. No jinxing. A change in field, fine leg now back. Long off comes into the circle. The four fielders on the leg side, all on the boundary. Looks to go straight. It's an opportunity. A change in field bears fruit for Nepal. Harshit Kaushik has to make that long walk back.
Commentators curse striking here. Shibani had warned me about that, but unfortunately, Harshit Kaushik, who has thrilled everyone here at the Chepauk with some sensational hitting.
सब्सक्राइब करो सब्सक्राइब
And UAE are being propelled towards a good and competitive total thanks to this big hitting prowess from Harshit Kaushik. A very, very handy knock of 35.
Six down and Mohammad Arfan comes to the crease. He will be at the non-striker's end, as that was the last ball of the over. A difficult length from Karan KC did the trick to get the wicket of Kaushik.
Shoaib Khan now must be thinking everyone's forgotten about him. 31 from 22. Kaushik hawked a lot of the strike and it paid off dividends. Nandan Yadav now for the last over of the game for Nepal. Big hit. And it's dropped. A crucial drop over there by Dipender Singh Airi. He's been starting with the ball. He's had a run out as well, but unfortunate drop there, and that could make the difference between the UAE getting past that 140, 145 target.
Possibly, but that was a really difficult chance. That ball was flying flat, fast. Airi did so well to even get to that ball and create an opportunity.
That was a bad ball there by Nandan Yadav. And that is going to be a no ball. And that means it's a free hit. And the right person is on strike, which is Shoaib Khan, 24-year-old. He's on 33. He would want to top score this innings for his side. Harshit Kaushik right now, top score with 35. Shoaib Khan now can let loose here at the Chepauk.
Does he look to go over extra cover? Shorter boundary, offside. Well bowled by Nandan Yadav. Full delivery outside off stump.
He's impressed us, hasn't he, Nandan Yadav, coming into this World Cup on the biggest stage, coming up with a performance like this. He hasn't got any wickets in that column of his, but he's not been too expensive so far. The warm-up games will really help him get into the groove, and around with Karan KC can give Nepal a very, very solid fast bowling opening partnership.
A solid attack, well balanced. When you look at the Nepal bowling attack, leg side, short boundary for the left-hander.
Good bowling. That's what Captain Rohit Paudel would have asked from Nandan Yadav. He's doing just that. Not letting the batsman get away. Mohammad Irfan can swing the bat, the long handle, quite effectively. And I feel, Shivani, it would be wise perhaps for Mohammad Irfan just to look for a single and give Shoaib Khan that strike.
Yeah, 3 balls left, closing in on 140.
सब्सक्राइब करो सब्सक्राइब करो.
Innovation. Scoops it. They will come back for more. Good running. Aggressive running from the two batters.
We were talking about giving the strike. No, said Mohammad Irfan. He's done better. Got 3 runs. Got Shoaib Khan back on strike. And that's what would make the team management very happy.
He's executed his Yorker link deliveries very nicely, Nandan Yadav.
दो बॉल आ गई.
Can he continue with those for the last 2? Mid-off inside the circle. Extra cover inside the circle.
Going over the top yet again, Shoaib Khan. Getting a double at this stage.
40 over
Nepal would be happy with that.
है ना
No big boundaries are coming. When Harshit Kaushik was around, it seemed there was a big shot coming every couple of balls. But Rohit Patel will be happy that they have reined UAE back in.
सीखे तो लाइव में आपको ऐसी करते हैं